It's time to redraw your art again. In this video, your art and your kids' art will be redrawn by a professional artist, animator, and arty entertainer. This video is proudly sponsored by Huion. A whole bunch of you have submitted your art to Twitter using hashtag #RedrawMyArt. So I'm going to just jump into sketching as many that tickle my fancy. And then later in this video, I'll pick one or two that I really am drawn to refining and really speak to me personally, and we'll refine them. So hopefully we get the best of both worlds. Andrew Lugo, I'm 13. I drew this back when I was 11 or 12. It's an original. His name is Specter. His eye and weapon are glowing. Specter looks pretty cool. We've got everything laid out for us here. We've got the epic pose, so let's start off with the proportions and get that down. Something I really like about this costume is it's got like points of emphasis. It's just got a few things that are like, little punch, little pizzazz, but just a little. They're loud, but they're limited. I love it though, because it's got this really sort of chill, cool, not trying too hard vibe. It's just really interesting. There's also something pretty cool about this face. There's a cross. Is that like the dead eye thing? Is this a mask? Is he a robot? But I love the design. I think he looks mega cool. Loved your submission, Andrew. Thank you very much. Wow, what is that? I don't want to see what that looks like in HD. I'm drawn to stop at this one, Baccarin's original character. This is adorable. I'll keep this one fairly simple because the original's fairly simple. I think I'll just do like a bust, like torso up. The head has to be buried, that's part of the design, okay? But this is the HD version. So let's start off by getting those proportions in place. I'm assuming this character is, he's in a winter sort of environment. Otherwise, why would he rug up so much? He's also got very floopy hair. So we're gonna roll with that. All right, here he is, the Art Garfunkel superhero. His powers are gained from the sound of silence. No one's gonna get this stuff. Listen to Simon and Garfunkel. They're on Spotify. Go stream them. Why am I getting so aggressive about this? It's because it makes me old, guys.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let's move on. Thanks for the submission, Baccarin. This is from my son, Jack. He's 9. Okay, all right. There's a few things we needed to lock down first. There's sort of like this punching thing happening. All right, let's start off with that. Trying to get a mixture of foreshortening and a bit more towards you through my interpretation. There's some clear spikeage going on, but there's also sort of a directionality. I like this one in particular. It sort of goes in front of the head. I feel like this one's lending itself to a bit of anime. Now, all in all, aside from the whole power effects thing, I feel like I've done a pretty good job re-representing this character. If this were Dragon Ball Z, it would be like, but in the original, it's more like something interesting about that, I guess. He looks like a bit of a goth. He's got the power of darkness. That's pretty fun though. I hope you like my re-representation, Ben. That's fun. I like it. Let's give it a go. And just to play around with proportions with the original for a second, I'm just gonna grab my magic wand tool. Oh, here's a super cool trick I learned from a random art hack TikTok. When you have the quick selection tool selected, just have the tool open, select subject. Boom! God, they're so cool. I'm gonna tweak the levels a little bit just to make a little more balance with the white background. Oh my God! What? No! Well, this is awkward. No, I was recording. I could see the file here. Something happened, I don't know what. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. You just didn't see me draw it, which is the point of this video. You look at the original, he does look like he's dancing. He's a party demon. What's he doing with his hands? Here it is. There's the knife sword hand thing embedded into his forearm. I feel like he's saying, wanna party? No, I don't. Good Lord, look at this guy.
Are you sure?
No, thanks, but no thanks.
Too bad, because it's party time.
So here it is. This is my sketch. And of all the characters I have done so far, this is the one I really need to see what, what his final presentation looks like. He seems like a good time. I think he's misunderstood. I think he just wants to party. And guys, when it comes to getting the party started, there ain't no party like an arty party. And the best way to get that party started is with Huion, the sponsor of this video. Those of you who are getting started in art and animation, Huion is the best place for you to get started, especially their pen and pad tablet lines. The Insproy series, the HS610X, the Insproy H580X, and the Insproy H420X. They're the 10-year anniversary editions of some of their earliest tablets. All of these tablets feature 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity with a USB integration, and they're all compatible with Android mobile apps. So you can actually plug this into your phone with a USB-C cable. You could use the free Huion Sketch app or any other art app on your phone and have a portable mobile workstation. You can even get the smudge guard or a backpack or other accessories from the Huion website when you shop. They're insanely affordable and a popular choice for artists. And of course, they're compatible with laptops and PCs and Mac and Windows. So go check it out with a link in the description. Huge thank you to Huion for sponsoring this video and this channel. They have gotten thousands and thousands of other people into art and creativity, and it's time for you to go check it out yourself. Oh, and speaking of getting your hands on some Huion goodies, there is a competition that a whole bunch of you have been waiting for me to judge, which is where you remade my art. I open it up to you guys to recolor and recreate my mural, my big organic splat of creativity in whatever colors you want, and even alter it a bit as long as it's reminiscent of the original. I'm going to start off with some honorable mentions. This piece by Sheck is a really cool representation of colorful game worlds through the mural style. And Tarkan Sharples did this really interesting sort of mix of different landscapes. Rodalita's 17-year-old son about to start uni did this really vibrant, almost like synthwave style visual. I love it. And Craving Cinnamon's piece called Sickening Sweet is, well, sickeningly sweet. Finalizing did a couple of insanely cool fantasy-esque landscapes with so much detail and really rich color. Speaking of really rich color, Noah Shah's piece is incredible. Love those vibrant bubbles. And Akshay's piece is equivalently, if not more intensely colorful. The Birdchild submitted an entry which really shows that you don't have to use digital art or even conventional traditional mediums to make a really compelling and cool entry. This one is made up of rolled paper. And Draki Joseph also used an unconventional art medium, virtual reality spray paint. I love it when people use VR in entries. But now we get to our prize winners, starting off with Dara, who made this really cool representation of my avatar through the mural with loads of different creative mediums. Just the fun throughout the piece. It feels so perfectly like exactly what it is. Amazing color choices, amazing style, amazing job. Dara, congratulations, you win a Huion Canvas 12. Our next prize winner is an artist who submitted a couple of times some incredible pieces here. I love the visceral line art style of this one, the coloring, cell shading style. And then this other piece, both by one, called Forest Dungeon Adventure. Just so much fun. This one has been flipped on its side as far as the original mural layout goes. It's showing so much skill and so much effort and dedication to this competition, and you're so thoroughly well deserving of winning a prize. So I'm going to award you second place on a Huion Canvas Pro 12. And last but not least, our first prize winner is V, featuring a knight versus a giant snake in a volcano cave. How could you get more epic? You can't, is the answer. They really like how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. The mix of extreme color, which was a big part of the call to action to join in, but then the reinterpretation, maintaining the original design, but really mixing in huge and epic themes, textures. Amazing work, and well deserving of the first prize, which is the Huion Canvas 24. Thank you so much for entering. Thank you to everyone who entered. Obviously, I can't award prizes to everyone. I wish I could, but this was loads of fun. And thank you, of course, again to Huion, not only for sponsoring this video, but also that competition and providing those amazing prizes. Guys, go check out Huion, links in the description. They're amazing tablets, whether you're getting started or you're a pro. Speaking of pro, I opened up with the claim that I'm a professional, and now I have to uphold that claim by creating an epic depiction of our party boy demon here. Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. 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 Never going.
I want to refine it, I want to add some detail, and I want to add some light. I think one of the major things you will notice I have left out are the black bits around his horns and face and hands. Reason being, because it's going to be easier to apply on top of the shading I've done rather than the reverse. I'm going to do that with my paintbrush texture. So I'm going to select a near black blue, and if I just sort of paint in the areas that I know will be black, like this, I'm going to muck around with my layer styles until I find something that's pretty cool, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's, nah. Ooh, what's that? That's kind of cool. That's subtract, so it's sort of doing the reverse. And then if I go image adjustments, hue saturation, then I can play with the saturation until I get a tone that's sort of cool, bluish, bring the saturation down. So there we go, there we're getting a dark sort of color there that I can now apply to wherever the original shows as black. Which are the hand, the knife hand. Oh, it has got these eye things. I think that'll sort of help make it a little sort of balanced and interesting. So I'm just going for this look that it's like ink bleeding in and over the skin. I mean, that's pretty intense. I like it. Now I'm gonna add some detail, get my ink brush and fill in areas like the eyes and the teeth to bring some of that detail back. It's just looking so messed up. Okay, all right. The original has very yellow eyes, so I have to pay homage to that. There you go, that's looking so demonic and creepy, I love it. The last thing I want to do are some color changes for the lighting and some final sharp highlights. Let's pretend that we got some like disco lights in hell here. That's sort of cool. I like this one. Okay, because it's so intense, I can just go real soft. I'm using my blending brush and just around the top leftmost edges, giving it that little bit of color skew towards that greeny blue. I'm gonna try a yellow. No, not yellow. Oh, there we go, like a pink, yeah. So this is gonna be my fiery underlighting, but just to add some sort of hue variation, just to make it really interesting. So areas that are facing downwards areas, specifically the forearm here, the lower part of the chest, the bottom part of the bicep, everything's sort of facing the bottom. I'm giving this intense pink underlighting. Where it was hellfire, now it's on fire. On the dance floor. Got a bit of blue, got a bit of pink. I think we need to balance it out with a vibrant green. And look at that, if I hide that layer of all my mucking around with lighting, you can see how immediately, it doesn't change the foundation that I put down, it just puts him in a place. And that place is the dance floor. All right, so I got a party lights behind him. Oh my God, it's perfect. Look at it. But I think it looks a bit flat. When I bring that up to size, then I change the layer style of this one so that, there we go. Merge those together, blur them into the background a bit. And last but not least, add just a little bit of a highlight around our demon. Good old layer style outer glow. He's very purple and red, so let's go a nice light blue just around the very edges. Oh my God, I love it so much. I hope you do too. If you do, and you want to submit your artwork or your kids' artwork or your old artwork to this series where I give it a crack at recreating it in my own style, sometimes it'll end up epic. Sometimes it'll end up weird. Sometimes it'll be a weird amalgamation of both, and that's cool too. Thank you to everyone who's submitted so far. Join me in future episodes again by subscribing, but otherwise that is it for now. And until next time, I'll see you later.